Let me see.
Okay, so what's the map?
Don't know. Yeah. See?
I mean, when SonZoo win, they win in style. Passage of Augustus. Okay, so that's a map that you can't really camp on. I mean, you can to some extent, but not as much.
Yeah, you can camp on the back of the base, but it's not safe that you can secure your base with it. It's a tricky map.
Okay, so what are the compositions?
All right. Let me see. Okay, the entropy it's the same. It's the same strategy for
The same composition, the same preset, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
same composition for the old Skool, and for SonZoo is the composition 1. It's the 2 slingers, 1 spear, 3 jabs, 6 swords, 6 calves, and 3. Let me copy paste.
Hazu in my chat. So how did your battle go, Hazu? Did you win? There's some banter going on as well. SUNTZU better than SonZoo. I don't know, SonZoo is winning. Is SUNTZU winning as well? I kinda hope so, but as a caster I cannot be biased, Kappa. I'm obviously super biased towards SonZoo. I don't have overlay, so I don't know. Oh. You also need to math? No, we didn't have to math. The teams just agreed that SonZoo won. So... I don't know. I was like, let's do a remake. But the teams were like, no, that's not SonZoo won. Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, so SonZoo is ready with their composition. So let's see. Double Germanicus with triple swords, a very good front line. Chromodaxel with double slinger, 1 spear, being supported by a stealth with a trap, actually not on Miltiades, but on Hasdrubal with triple spears. I don't know, I kind of feel Greek spears on Miltiades or Leonidas are much better than Hasdrubal, especially on tier 5. Especially as they go up against heavy artillery. That's really happy to hear.
Ready up.
So yeah, we have javelins as well, so there's a mix of long and short range. This time, well, they have 1 slinger more, but they have no archers. Double cavalry on the side of SonZoo, as opposed to only 1 cavalry player on the old Skool team. At heavy artillery is going to be a pain in the ass. And only double slinger as opposed to 6 slingers as before. It's going to be much harder for SonZoo team to deal with that heavy artillery.
Well, let's see. Let me. Everything right? No. To switch to the other side. Zoo. And here we go.
Also, capping the base is not really an option here, because units don't have 100 missile block on tier 5 yet. So it can be always decapped by archers and slingers without even them having to find a good angle to do that.
Kill all enemy forces.
Yeah, that's interesting because that is a really, really messed up strategy to do in the tournament.
Okay, we see Entropy scouting the right flank and going back with 50 units. They're basically setting up around their own watchtower. Heavy artillery is going to position near the base. That's an unusual place for heavy artillery to be deployed.
We have drawn first blood.
And first blood already has been drawn. Maybe it was focus fire on top of watchtower? I don't know. Well, there was first blood without spotting anything, and there's 1000 to 1000. So must have been literally like 1 straight bullet somewhere. Heavy
Yeah, you
artillery
should-
is set up next to the base, shooting right now. Blindly into the tall grass, missing. JP 4x4 going to capture that watchtower.
SonZoo, it's moving all together. With
They
it.
see Nuberto. Well, now they know they're not on this flank. So they're probably setting up around the other watchtower. They see Lulu's cavalry. Entropy is there to counter him. Whereas Greek
Okay.
cavalry versus Roman. Well, Greek definitely wins charge, and then Romans win the melee battle, so it all depends on skill. Artillery shooting there. Lelo already got hit by artillery, so it's an advantage on the side of Old School, meaning that SonZoo has to move and attack. And since they know where the enemy artillery is, they're pushing their slingers through the middle towards the enemy base, trying to get rid of that light arty, I assume. Heavy arty missing. Light arty is pulling away, just deploying stakes to delay the advance. We'll see Comrade Axel not really committing to that route for the base, maybe they will go around. Old School team is still around their own watchtower, pushing now hard to the enemy base and around. Most likely they are going for a fast cap, so it's going to be maybe a base race. And in a base race scenario, Old School has a huge advantage thanks to their artillery that can always decap.
No, but look at that. Lulu just found
Lulu found entropy.
Gonna kill it.
Yeah, that cavalry is anvil, so no running away. Heavy artillery shooting there though, missing. Light arty support, not missing. That charge solidifies a nice advantage. Now I think they should just run away. Anvil again and run away.
The enemy base will soon
Meanwhile,
be
Old
let's
School
see.
team entering the base. Roberto is there to decap, same as LGAX4.
They'll try to defend with this, but let's see how they're gonna move. The SonZoo, it's moving back.
Yeah, Entropy got some
back to
damage
defend.
back on Lulu with the help of his team. Lulu is just alone in there right now. If they combine slingers with that cavalry pressure, they could get rid of heavy artillery right now if they play it well. But I don't know if they're in a position to do so. You know, the cap is going on.
Okay.
I assume they pulled back slingers. Oh, huge artillery shot inside at this too though. That heavy artillery is definitely paying back. Nuberto on the move, trying to put more pressure towards that heavy artillery. Entropy, nice dodge, and Lulu, he's dead. If Entropy has his own charge, he does. Okay, that's that unit killed. Two cavalries of Lulu, pushing through the base. Provide that pressure around that artillery position. So they need to kill heavy artillery, they also need to kill, they also need to deal with the decap. And now I see slingers back there, dealing with Mr. Drexak's archers. Ooh, very nice shot.
Yeah,
But the
that's gonna
decap
turn
cap
the
is still
tide
going on.
for it.
Infantry is coming in for the decaps. They just need to throw light pillar and they'll be fine. Or engage them in melee. Cavalry is coming in as well. They're just waiting for it to decap as much as possible with one pillar throw. Then again, standing still when there's heavy artillery shooting you, it's not very good. Nuberto finding a good charge into self-destruct archers, but getting routed. Lulu's in trouble, his cavalry is not motorable enough. LGA is coming in with his own infantry. But Old School team has quite a nice advantage in the enemy base area. Well, they still have some infantry committed to defending that infantry. That's not all resources committed to that fight. And actually, at the moment, SonZoo has slight HP advantage. But it's so slight that it really doesn't matter. Astolfo now putting pressure, a lot of pressure on Mr. Self-Destruct. Combined with Lilux and Ashjaki, those archers are dead. Lilu is coming in as well with his charge. Javelins are dead as well. So Old School found themselves in a trap. The cap is still going strong, but look at Old School team. They are committing a lot of resources to protecting that heavy artillery. A lot of resources to cap the base, which is just simply not going to happen. And SonZoo using that the displacement of resources from the Old School team to their advantage.
Yeah, they just spread too much of their units inside the base and outside, and that's paying off bad for them.
That gap was close, but it was all the way under control. SonZoo solidifying their advantage more and more. They still have slingers alive, and those slingers are going to be key in dealing with the heavy artillery later on. Let me see. They still have some cavalry, although not very healthy. But that cavalry can still provide pressure, all the pressure they need to kill that heavy artillery, which is now not protected by anything bad, the two infantry units of that player. Oh, they still need to deal with the capping units. There's still 4 melee infantry units capping. Entropy
We're gonna
Cot.
hold on that position, I think. By the
Gorilla coming with his own charge, lining it up. Entropy trying to run away with his own. Oh, still getting punished for it. And now SonZoo's infantry is getting inside their own cap. Javelins are quite far away, not able to provide the very needed support in there. Slingers finding an angle. They need to position themselves. Well, I shouldn't be. They need to position themselves on around the cliff. They should be able to shoot some units in the back. Oh, light arty has been found by Nuberto, but the charge was mostly soaked up by Mike Shaft's infantry. And now cavalry of SonZoo's team is circling around that light arty position. But that light arty can still shoot, and they have a very, very good target to shoot at. Same heavy artillery, and it is shooting. Landing a very good shot inside that infantry blob. Azjaki is pushing through. They will need Azjaki to deal with those javelin. He's doing so, but raised shields. He has like 87 missile block. So they need to engage him. They're going to do it. There we go. He's into pike phalanx. And Azjaki is wrecking him. That heavy artillery is still doing some very good damage, but it's just too much. So
yeah, right now they have nothing left to take advantage on. It's gonna be really tough.
First, they surrounded and killed the force above their base. Then they surrounded and killed the force inside the base, and now all they have left to deal with is that light arty and heavy arty. Light arty is in fact already dead. Oh, Mike Shaft is here. Oh, well, he still has one infantry, but light arty has been charged and killed. So now it's a matter of time for them to scout the enemy positions and finish them. And it will be a 2-0 win for SonZoo. First battle in a questionable manner, but second battle they definitely showed they're the better team. It was a very good display of skill, communication, map awareness that was kind of lacking on the enemy team. They kind of seemed lost, to be honest. I mean, they just committed too hard to that cap. They should have realized, okay, this cap is not going to go through. Let's get out of here and support our allies up top. And they could have went for a nice surrounding maneuver. That would put the pressure away from their artillery. Artillery would have more time to shoot, more blobs to shoot at. So yeah, I think just a basic overcommitment to a base cap. And maybe not understanding entirely how heavy artillery should be played around. But in the end they only brought one unit. Oh, SonZoo is now going for that Mike Shaft's infantry on top of Watchtower.
Okay.
And then everything that will be left is that heavy artillery.
Yeah, it's not gonna be for long because the slinger is from camera deck, so it's coming. They're gonna be on the backside of the enemy base and right next to shoot them
in that forest above the base?
Yeah, they're gonna show up there. Just
Mike Shaft is getting completely surrounded. I think they're just toying with him right now, to be honest. Jackie
Yeah, I
finding
think-
some reshots? No, it wasn't a reshot, it was just Tesudo not having a 100 missile block yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's some cavalry
base
of
is under
loose in the
attack.
base. And there are
Yeah, and
the
it's fuzzy.
Axels.
The pseudo. I think
Snakers.
that it's not gonna protect the onagers.
Well, he's not even in the Tesudo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one advantage of
see it
Tier
right
5. You cannot sit in a Tesudo on top of your heavy artillery crew to make it unkillable.
Mm-hmm.
So, at least that issue is not there. Now he's going into a Tesudo, but... So the death will be just a little bit slower. And that Tesudo actually removed vision, so that they no longer see the slingers to shoot back at them. Well, they still have manual fire though. Did they hit? I don't think so. And the bird attacking stakes, losing infiltration by that, getting charged through stakes.
Okay, he's now going back and finish off the light artillery.
Well, heavy arty is gone with the removal of
The
the
heavy
Tesudo.
artillery. Yes. So pretty
No,
much
just-
over.
Yeah, there's just
Right.
2 infantry units left. I mean, just come on, just have the base, force him to come, kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are taken very seriously and carefully. Still, they technically they can lose, but I'm kind of not saying that. It should be, yeah, it's GG, obviously. So 2-0 for SunZoo, and they'll be advancing to semifinals.
Our base is under attack.
Let me have a
Okay.
look at the bracket. So, SonZoo will be advancing the semi-final to face Late Knights. Late Knights were supposed to fight Nox NA, but due to the hurricane that is right now hitting the, I think, East Coast? I don't know. One of the coasts. I don't know which one. Anyway, that coast is getting hit. And, well, Nox NA couldn't put forward a full team, so they forfeited. And Late Nights Team 2 advanced to the semi-final for free. And yeah, as I said, they are going to meet SonZoo in there. The other 2 quarterfinals are Late Nights Team 1 versus SUNTZU. And the other quarterfinal is Old School Team 2
Our base is under
versus
attack.
Clubbers. And Clubbers are quite a team that has quite a lot of hype around it. There are some well-known players as Eric Wong.
Okay.
Let me check the roster. Where are these rosters? I don't have them open apparently.
We must tip the
Ah,
scales.
just check the the voice
I found them.
channels. See.
Yeah. Yeah, Ericsson, D
Okay.
Trooper, Heart Miner, Mike Claptrap, Wojcicki, Elbow Sanchez, Firewall, and Nail and Hammer. I think Nail and Hammer was in my chat,
Our base is lost.
maybe.
Okay.
Anyway, hello.
It's over.
Yep, it's 2-0 for SonZoo. The second battle was very, very good. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The first battle, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, we
If we
cannot
can even-
say too much about it because
Even if you can call it a battle.
it's gonna fuzzy as hell and no one fight each other. Just the streamers, right?
Yeah, kinda. Astolfo, what is one of the Shadow Mage Knights doing there here? Apparently he was summoned to win the, well, not Holy Grail War, but this time it's an MGA tournament.
Okay.
Decisive victory. Yeah, it was a very nice victory. A very good battle from SonZoo, showing that they have really prepared and trained. Some really nice coordination, as I said. Yeah, just outplaying the opponents.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, this one was a fair battle.
Okay, I guess we need to report the score somewhere, or do they do it?
I think so,
Topic,
but
general.
I don't know how. Let's see this step by step.
I'm just gonna post in tournament info I don't know. SonZoo 2-0. Old Skool Team 1. There we go.
Oh, I know why the formation of all Armenians. It's on the refer casters, the tournament step by step. The last sentence is the whole team could be Armenians if they choose. Okay.
That's why. Wait, they chose to and they won, so it's valid. It's totally valid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me check the schedule now. I think there is still a third quarterfinal. I mean, the schedule is kinda... Well, the schedule said... Oh, it was changed around. I think after the tournament already started. So anyway, the Light Knights Team 1 versus SUNTZU. That was the quarterfinal that was cast on the other streams. And SUNTZU, I heard, actually won 2-0. That's what Hazu said, but I don't know if I can trust that guy. And now it will be Old Skool Team 2 versus Clabbers. Well, now I guess we need to get that coordinated.
I don't know, like in the schedule here, it's winner of the game 1.
Oh, it is being confirmed. SUNTZU won.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta play it at the meme in the tournament info channel.
Should say that I'm a little lost.
Okay, let me message Gats. Okay, so Old Skool Team 2 versus Clabbers. See, I thought I was casting the SUNTZU versus Lightning Team's Night 1, and I have that prepared.
Okay.
And now I have to make new overlays. Because I don't have those teams prepared.
Okay.
Well, can you host the lobby?
Yeah, I can host it. Just wait a sec. Like, it's everything ready.
Just send me the lobby key. Send it to the captains. It's a break for me.
Okay.
Wow.
Just copy paste it. Just.
You what, mate?
No, I copy paste the.
No. I don't mean you. I mean Cats.
Okay. What game we are? Because it's gonna be Late Night 2 versus, but Nox is not in the tournament right now. Hey, Kamrat. Hello. Hello. Let me just. So here. Okay, so how are we gonna do it?
I don't know. We are apparently kicked from the tournament, and we have a break now. I mean, not kicked. But,
Okay.
we were supposed to cast. I mean, first we were supposed to cast Late Night Team 1 versus SUNTZU, but that already happened.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because
Wait
well, it was we were supposed to cast Old School Team 1 versus SonZoo, then Late Night Team 1 versus SUNTZU, while the other pairs of casters were supposed to cast Old School Team 2 versus Clabbers, and then Late Night Team 2 versus Nox and A, but Nox and A didn't happen, didn't show up. So the battles were kind of switched up, and now we got there and Nox and A, but they're not there, so we are not casting, and we have a break.
Okay.
Well, I don't like it, but I'm not the organizer, so what do I say?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, since we have a break, I'm going to raid the other stream, I guess, and see you guys back whenever the semifinals start.
Okay, I'll start the cool.